do the right thing. The positives we are lighting in the struggle that we facing. Yeah, create us some reversing. Yeah, now, but we keep on.
Hi, and welcome to the Cerase channel, where we teach
Patwa.
and where you learn
Patwa.
a channel not only for Cushitic people, but where Cushitic people are preferred. And in this moment, we are perfect. Once a man was walking in the street on a night. He met a duppy. His teeth was like fire! So the man went to ask for a light. The man did not know it was a duppy. So the duppy gashed him teeth at him. And the man run. So the duppy went on and met him again. The man did not know it was him again. Went up with a complaint. Sister, I met a man just now. Asked him for a light and he gashed his teeth at me. The duppy grin him teeth again and ask, teeth like these? And the man run again. Anansi and the alligator. Once upon a time, Anansi and the big alligator were good friends. One night, when Anansi was out late, he went to the alligator and said, "Dear brother, it's quite late. Will you please let me sleep here tonight?" "No problem. You can stay here for the night," the alligator said politely. Anansi said to the gator, "Thank you very much for letting me stay, but I don't want to bother you much. So I will make myself comfortable in your kitchen and you can sleep comfortable in the house." During those times, there were usually a kitchen built of stone outside every house. Anansi wanted to stay in the kitchen for the night. "All right, Anansi, if you insist, you can sleep in my kitchen." The alligator's daughter, Amma, was a wise girl. She knew that Anansi definitely had some motive behind sleeping in the kitchen. She had overheard the conversation between Anansi and her father. Amma had an idea. She went out and caught as many scorpions as she could. Amma knew that at night Anansi would definitely look into the kitchen pot for some food. So she carefully placed the scorpions into the empty pots. Woo! The gator and Anansi both wished each other good night and went to their respective places to sleep. It was completely quiet at night, and one could hear nothing except for the palm trees swaying in the wind. Anansi waited for everyone to fall asleep. At midnight, he got up quietly and crawled towards the pots. Anansi had seen Amma fill some of the pots with scorpions. He did not touch them and took out food from the rest of the pots. He ate all he could and was very contented. After finishing the food in the kitchen, he started yelling and sucking his hand. The gator woke up with the noise and asked Anansi if he was comfortable. "Dear brother, the dog's flea are eating me alive. I cannot stay here anymore," Anansi said and left the house immediately. After all, he was scared that the scorpions would escape from the pot and bite him at night. Amma was suspicious of Anansi. She checked if all the food in their pots were intact. She was shocked to find that Anansi had eaten up all the eggs that they had stored in the pots. "Daddy, Anansi has eaten up all our eggs. Please go out and catch him immediately," Amma said to the gator. The gator rushed out of his house while being chased by the alligator, and Nancy finally reached the riverbank. Anansi saw a boatman preparing his boat for sailing. "Take me to the other side of the river, and I will give you half my land," Anansi said to the boatman. The boatman agreed at once, and Anansi quickly slipped into his boat. The gator swam after him, but could not catch the boat. Once the boat reached the shore, Anansi asked the boatman to wait and said that he was going to speak to his father about the land. The boatman waited patiently. Anansi went to his father and narrated the entire incident to him. He instructed his father to tell the gator and the boatman that he did not know where he was. Anansi started climbing the nearby tree. After a while, the boatman came to Anansi's father and asked about him. "I haven't seen him in days. I have no ideas where he might be," the father told the boatman, which we all know is a lie. A little while later, Anansi saw the big alligator approaching him and climbed another tree. Anansi called out to find out if the big gator could see him. The gator looked everywhere but could not find him. "I will never live in a house again if I can't find you now," the alligator said. He looked and looked but could not find Anansi and started living in the water ever since. The end.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks. Or else the Duppies will haunt your house forever.